this is how my body used to intake food for the first like 20 years of my life because I would only ever eat one meal a day. What happens if you eat only once a day inside your body?
Imagine eating just one meal a day. Not for a day, not for a week, but as a routine. Most people think this would destroy your body.
Nope.
Starvation, weakness, muscle loss. But inside you,
It's funny. Doctors used to tell me that all the freaking time. It was like, oh, no, you need to eat more than once a day. You need to eat more than once a day. You need to, oh my gosh, you need to eat more than once a day. And I was just like, I'm perfectly fine. And I hated eating. It was just a chore at the time, which is funny is when I was a kid, I was absolutely heavy, but I was on a massive amount of drugs. Medicine. I was on a massive amount of prescription meds. I was in a wheelchair. I couldn't really walk around and burn energy, so I gained weight. And I would only eat one meal a day. But I felt healthier eating one meal a day than when I had like the family get-togethers, and then I'd be required to eat several meals a day because every single meal, everyone sits down together and everyone eats something. I'd always feel sicker then than when I'd eat one meal a day.
something very different begins to happen. Your body doesn't panic, it switches modes. Today, we'll see exactly what happens inside your body during a full 23-hour fast, hour by hour. For the first few hours,
eating once a day solved all your gut issues. I ate twice a day max. Yeah, exactly. I always found it weird. What's funny is I did that for years. And then finally, I'm like, okay, I probably need to be eating more. And I start eating like a breakfast, eating a dinner. And then that's when everyone starts talking about intermittent fasting. Goes, oh no, it's healthy to have one meal. It's healthy. Every now and then go a week with just eating one meal a day. And it was just like, what the heck is wrong with all these people? I was doing that my entire life, and everyone in my family, every doctor I met, everyone told me I was unhealthy, but my body was used to it. I felt healthier that way. And then finally, I stopped doing it, and then it becomes this huge trend in the US, and I'm just like, I hate everybody.
hours after your meal, everything is normal. Digestion runs its course. But
Most Americans won't like this idea. Absolutely. Absolutely, they will not. They like to intake. They like to consume. I have apparently like to consume. I've been gaining. I need to lose weight.
then, once the nutrients have entered your bloodstream, something rare happens. Your digestive system rests. Stomach activity slows, insulin begins to fall, the pancreas reduces its workload. Constant eating keeps our bodies in a permanent state of processing.
Yep.
This one meal structure gives your organs silence, a quiet that modern bodies almost never get. Your liver, sensing this, quietly prepares for the long shift ahead. By hour 6, your body switches to its stored fuel. The liver begins to break down glycogen, its cache of stored glucose, releasing a slow, steady stream of energy. Your brain remains stable. Your muscles stay functional. Inside your cells, the mitochondria.
The proportions are crazy here. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny because my wife tells a joke like when I go to India and have like dessert, but I'm so used to when I get a dessert, it's a massive bowl like this. I'm not used to this tiny little portion that you can just stick in your mouth. I'm used to this massive bowl of I love ice cream. I absolutely love ice cream. So, but it's like a joke in the family how I absolutely love to eat but I'm just used to that. I'm just used to that. And I don't understand this graze feeding because it's funny because when my family went to India for the wedding, they would sit down and then there would be food passed around, like little snacks and everything, tea, and constantly. So they'd eat, and then the meal would come out, and then they're already full. And then they'd go to another place, and then they'd pass snacks around, and then they'd be like, okay, I'll just be polite and nibble on and then another meal would be passed around. So my dad would go home, go to the hotel later, like, oh my gosh, I'm full. I can't eat anything. Yeah, because it was just like the portions are so small in India, but you're like eating all the time, but everything's so small. But you're eating all the time. It's like the complete difference. Here, it's massive amounts of food portions, but you're expected to eat like 3 meals a day. But of course, more people do more than that. They'll snack a lot. But it was so funny for me, the change, especially the first time around. I was so stuffed. And the problem was they kept wanting to get me to eat more. And it's good, so it's like I wanted to keep eating. It took me till like my 3rd time till I was like, no, No, I'm done. I can't eat. I can't eat. I can't eat. Because I grew up in a house where you don't spoil food because, well, we didn't grow up wealthy. You needed to eat everything on the plate. You had to, or else you didn't eat for probably the next day. So, yeah. So I just got in that mindset. And then I was to the point like, no. 5 rupee ice cream cup with the wooden stick is max. Not for me. Not for me. I can eat an entire gallon of ice cream in one sitting. Absolutely.
Your energy factories start working more efficiently, producing power with less waste. This isn't stress. This is precision energy management. Around the 12-hour mark, you cross an invisible biological line. Insulin, which has been falling steadily, now drops sharply. This is the key. Low insulin unlocks your fat cells. In response, your liver begins producing ketones, a clean, efficient fuel that your brain can use directly. This is when many people notice a shift. Thinking becomes clearer. The nagging waves of hunger subside. Energy feels stable, not spiky. Your body has just entered a state of fasted metabolism, a state it evolved for. Now the real work begins. Around hour 18, your cells activate a process called autophagy. Think of it as your internal recycling system. Damaged proteins are broken down. Old malfunctioning cell parts are reused.
You know, watching this, I probably need to go back to 1 meal a day. Would you allow me to do that? No, would you allow me to do that? I'm not allowed to do it. I'm not allowed to do it.
Cellular waste that has been accumulating is finally cleared out. This is deep maintenance, not destruction. Our modern habit of constant eating rarely allows this crucial process enough time to run properly.
Oh, good.
In the
Good
final
for you.
hours of the fast, from hour 22.
So I wish my wife was on the mic. I want 1 meal a day. My wife is having 1 meal a day, and she's tired of having 1 meal a day. She wants to actually snack. And I'm like, I just want to go back to 1 meal a day. But she won't allow me. She won't allow me. How will a world live if you only have 30 years to live? I think it'd be more efficient. People would actually do something with their lives instead of, well, nothing.
2 to 23, your body fully commits to fat metabolism. Fat cells release their energy stores. Ketone production rises to a steady peak. This is real fat burning.
See, now everyone's on my side. They're saying I should do 1 meal a day. I could heat up something. It's not that big of a deal. I can easily heat it up. We'll figure it out.
Precise and sustainable. At the same time,
What are you going to eat? Fish and chips? I don't eat fish and chips. Fish is disgusting. Are you kidding? Yeah. My wife has been kind enough to cook for me. So that means I actually get good food.
growth hormone increases, a crucial step that helps preserve your muscle mass and support tissue repair. Your heart adapts calmly. Blood pressure often stabilizes. The low-level hum of inflammation in the body quiets down. Your body isn't struggling. It's working efficiently. Then, as your eating window approaches, the system prepares to reverse course. Digestive enzymes increase, stomach acid production rises, nutrient pathways reactivate. When you finally eat, your body absorbs the nutrients with incredible efficiency. Nothing is wasted. This is metabolic flexibility, the ability to switch smoothly between using fuel and storing it. It's a skill that many modern bodies are slowly losing.
The typical American body. Oh, I need to start losing. I need to go back to 1 meal a day so I can lose that. It's starting to grow.
Eating once a day isn't magic. It's structure. It restores a natural rhythm to your hormones, gives your digestive system a much-needed rest, and enables deep cellular cleanup. It doesn't starve your body. It reminds it. Reminds it how to switch fuels, how to repair quietly, how to work without constant input. Your body was never designed to eat all day. It was designed to adapt.
I like that. I like that. That was very informative. What's fake news? The 1 meal a day is fake news?
Imagine
I like that. It makes me want to go back to that because for so long I was incredibly, again, it wasn't my eating that was unhealthy. It was the fact that I was medically ill that I was unhealthy. And I would have 1 meal a day because... Oh, okay. My wife is getting hungry because I'm talking about food. No more food. No more food talk. No more food talk.
You guys got a video? It's so bad.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Why is like that?